Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 8th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricornio. Today the sky pushes you into a place where you cannot afford to keep ignoring what's been draining your energy. The moon slides into your sector of inner healing, and with Pluto still holding power in your sign, the cosmos is basically handing you a mirror. What you see in it may not feel pretty at first. There's been a slow bleed, emotional, spiritual, even physical, that you've tolerated for too long. But the energy right now is urging you to stop making excuses for people who minimize your pain or dismiss your truth. This is the cosmic enough is enough moment where you reclaim authority over your own life. The reality is, not everyone in your circle deserves access to your loyalty, your patience, or your love. Saturn, your ruling planet, is squaring off against Venus in a way that highlights the one-sided exchanges you've been stuck in. If you've been bending over backward to meet others halfway while they barely show up, the imbalance becomes crystal clear today. It's not about revenge or bitterness. It's about clarity. You're learning that saying no more isn't cruelty, it's self-preservation. At the same time, Mars energizes your house of communication, sharpening your instincts and giving you the courage to say what needs to be said. This isn't about lashing out. It's about cutting through the fog and making your boundaries undeniable. People who are used to taking advantage of your silence may act shocked when you stand firm, but don't let that reaction sway you. Remember, boundaries don't push away the right people. They filter out the wrong ones. On the emotional front, there's a crack of light breaking through. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is harmonizing with your romantic sector, and it signals that what's been stuck in limbo is about to move. A long-standing triangle or complicated entanglement could finally unravel, freeing up emotional space for something real. If someone has been promising to untangle themselves from a dead-end commitment, the stars now push them toward a decision they can no longer avoid. Whether or not you choose to accept them into your heart afterward will be entirely up to you, but the karmic wheel is turning, and their excuses are running out. This shift in love also reflects something deeper inside you. You're done settling for half measures. You don't just want sweet words or vague plans. You crave something concrete, consistent, and honest. Today is when you realize you'd rather stand alone in your power than share space with someone who keeps you as an option. Ironically, that very clarity is what makes you magnetic. The energy you radiate now, self-respect and resilience, draws in someone who sees your worth and mirrors it back to you. Career-wise, don't panic if a meeting or negotiation stalls. The delay is strategic, not a rejection. The cosmos is making sure the right players are in the room before the deal can move forward. With Mercury direct in an earth sign, your professional voice carries weight. People listen when you speak because you've earned credibility through experience. Trust that even if timing feels frustrating, the ultimate outcome will benefit you more than rushing ever could. Remember, some doors are heavy because they're meant to protect what's priceless. Money matters may still feel tangled in someone else's chaos, perhaps shared finances, debts, or a partner's instability. But the tarot symbolism of the Eight of Pentacles reversed echoes in today's sky. You're not willing to pour your effort into shaky ground anymore. Instead, you're ready to redirect your focus toward projects and partnerships that have longevity. Expect financial progress as you detach from draining ties. Liberation always carries a price tag, but in this case, the cost is worth every penny. Health and energy levels demand attention, too. If your body has been sending signals, fatigue, headaches, or a sense of heaviness, you can no longer chalk it up to stress alone. Energetic vampires are real, and the astrology emphasizes detox, both literally and figuratively. Red clothing or accessories today boost your aura, giving you that firepower to push back against negativity. Think of red as your armor. It reminds you that your blood, your life force, belongs to you alone. Family and friendships reveal mixed blessings. 3 people in particular stand out, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. who no longer deserve space in your orbit. You may not need to stage a dramatic exit. Sometimes, the universe handles the separation for you. If someone chooses to walk away, let them. Bridge of Silver to the fleeing enemy is your mantra here. When people show you their true colors, believe them and free yourself from carrying their weight. Spiritually, this week tests how well you've learned from your past. The same archetypes may appear again: manipulators, skeptics, energy drainers, but you're no longer the same person who once ignored the warning signs. The universe is essentially saying, "Show me you've mastered this lesson, and I'll unlock the next level." Wisdom, not impulse, is your greatest tool now. Above all, today is a day of liberation. The cosmic script shifts from being at the mercy of others to taking control of your own narrative. That hollow feeling, that inner wound that's been bleeding quietly, begins to close as you stop outsourcing your power and start reclaiming it. With each boundary set and each step forward, you stitch yourself back together, not weaker at the seams, but stronger in your design. Capricornio, the streak of bad luck you thought would never end is on its last lap. This isn't about an instant miracle, but about momentum. You're already moving away from what once drained you and toward a reality built on mutual respect, authentic love, and professional recognition. The road ahead is not about chasing approval. It's about stepping into the authority you were born to claim. The wheel is turning, the doors are opening, and for the first time in a long time, you're the one choosing who gets to walk beside you. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Capricornio, the energy surrounding you feels both urgent and transformative. The universe seems to be pressing you to confront doubts, release fears, and step into a cycle of divine justice and abundance. This reading brings forward 8 cards that outline not only your emotional landscape, but also the opportunities and challenges ready to unfold in your path today. Card 1. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune signals that fate is spinning in your favor. Capricornio, you may have been caught in hesitation or uncertainty, doubting yourself, your relationships, or even your finances. Today, that energy begins to shift. The card reminds you that nothing is stagnant. The universe is aligning circumstances to place you at a crossroads where transformation becomes inevitable. Trust that what is leaving was never meant to stay, and what arrives is part of your divine destiny. Card 2. Justice. Justice enters as confirmation that today's events are not random, they are karmic corrections. For Capricornio, who values fairness and order, this card reveals that the universe is delivering balance. If you felt attacked, dismissed, or treated unfairly, expect situations to realign in your favor. Justice also calls you to accountability. Every decision you make today should honor your integrity. This card is a reminder that divine justice protects you, but you must also uphold your personal truth. Card 3. The Lovers. The Lovers card suggests a powerful emotional pull between you and another person, one that cannot be easily ignored. Someone has you deeply in their thoughts, wrestling with regret, hesitation, and the weight of past mistakes. This is not casual attraction. It is a soul-level connection. For Capricornio, who is both cautious and demanding in love, this card highlights an important choice. Do you reopen your heart to a familiar figure seeking redemption, or do you move toward new love that aligns with your growth? Card 4. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups bursts with joy, community, and celebration. Despite the heaviness of unresolved emotions, this card assures you that support and happiness are near. Friendships, family, and even new romantic suitors bring uplifting energy today. It also signals that someone may re-enter your life with the intention of reconciliation and shared joy. For Capricornio, whose focus is often on responsibility and work, this card reminds you to open yourself to moments of lightness. You deserve celebration just as much as you deserve success. Card 5. The Five of Pentacles. Here lies the shadow energy of scarcity and fear. The Five of Pentacles reflects your inner worries about money, security, and emotional stability. Capricornio, you may feel that life has tested your resilience too often. Yet, this card reminds you that lack is only temporary and divine assistance is on its way. Financial doors are opening, and opportunities for material improvement are closer than you think. Today, avoid dwelling on what you feel is missing. Focus instead on the abundance being seated for you. Card 6. The Temperance. Temperance invites you to breathe, balance, and trust divine timing. You may be tempted to force decisions, whether in love, finances, or personal projects. Yet, this card whispers that true alchemy happens when you allow things to unfold naturally. Capricornio, your strength lies in patience and persistence, but today, moderation is your ally. Align your intuition with your actions. Temperance also suggests that someone connected to you is waiting for the right moment to reveal their feelings. Trust that clarity will come without force. Card 7. The Ace of Pentacles. A fresh beginning in the material realm is arriving. The Ace of Pentacles is the promise of abundance, financial reward, or an opportunity that can shift your long-term stability. For Capricornio, who thrives when building legacies and secure foundations, this is an auspicious sign. Whether it's money owed, a new career step, or an unexpected gift, today carries the energy of prosperity. The card also encourages you to pursue projects you've been hesitant to start. You are more supported than you realize. Card 8. The Devil. As the card often associated with Capricornio, the Devil arrives today as a mirror. This card exposes hidden desires, temptations, and attachments. Someone in your orbit feels an overwhelming attraction toward you, filled with passion and longing that they can barely conceal. At the same time, the Devil cautions you against falling into unhealthy cycles or ignoring red flags. You are powerful, magnetic, and deeply desired, but you must decide whether this intensity leads to liberation or entrapment. Today's reading weaves a powerful narrative of transformation, justice, and divine timing. The Wheel of Fortune and Justice confirm that karmic shifts are realigning your life, while the Lovers and the Three of Cups remind you that love and community are at the forefront of this shift. The Five of Pentacles and Temperance caution you against fear and haste, urging patience as abundance, Ace of Pentacles, makes its way to you. Finally, the Devil speaks directly to your Capricornian energy, calling you to confront passion, temptation, and the demand for authenticity in your choices. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Capricorn, your finances are under the influence of destiny today. The Wheel of Fortune reminds you that cycles are shifting, and while uncertainty may have caused worry in recent days, now the tide begins to turn. Luck is not merely about chance. It is about preparation meeting divine timing. You've been disciplined and cautious, and today marks the start of seeing results from those efforts. The lingering energy of the Five of Pentacles reflects your past doubts, especially around scarcity and financial struggle. You may have felt abandoned by opportunities or overlooked in situations where you deserved more. That shadow still lingers in your thoughts, but the message today is clear. Those struggles are not permanent. What has felt like loss will soon become a foundation for wisdom in how you manage your resources. The Ace of Pentacles brings an extraordinary promise of new beginnings in material matters. This card signals the possibility of unexpected income, a gift, or the chance to plant the seeds of a long-term investment. Pay attention to opportunities that come your way today, because even small beginnings have the potential to grow into lasting abundance. Consider this a divine nudge to expand your vision without losing your grounded Capricorn pragmatism. At the same time, the cards warn against impulsive financial behavior. Even as doors open, you must be discerning about where to place your energy and money. The wheel spins quickly, but Capricorn's strength is patience and long-term planning. Resist the temptation to chase every shiny new offer. Instead, anchor yourself in strategies that bring sustainable growth. Today, luck favors you in subtle but powerful ways. A chance conversation could bring news of an opening, or a forgotten effort from the past could suddenly bear fruit. The energy is one of karmic repayment. You are being returned what was once withheld. Allow this flow to happen naturally, without forcing or grasping too tightly. Overall, your financial life today is marked by trust, opportunity, and divine justice. The combination of scarcity turning to abundance shows that you are moving into a new chapter of stability. Keep faith in yourself, Capricorn. Money and luck are aligning in your favor, provided you act wisely and stay centered in your values. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 8th are 14, 63, 80, 26, 10, 17. Daily love. In matters of the heart, today's energy is both intense and revealing. The Lover's card highlights a connection that transcends surface attraction. Someone is deeply conflicted about their feelings for you. They can't remove you from their thoughts. This person may have once acted with arrogance, assuming they had control, but now doubt has entered their mind, and they realize your significance. For Capricorn, this kind of soul-level recognition is both flattering and unsettling. The Three of Cups brings light into this picture, suggesting joy, reunions, and even new suitors entering your orbit. You may feel caught between an old flame struggling with regret and fresh energies who see your value without hesitation. The message here is that you are not limited to one option. Love is abundant around you, and you are being reminded of your worth through the attention of others. Yet the Devil card cannot be ignored. It represents hidden passion and overwhelming temptation. Someone in your life feels an almost uncontrollable pull toward you, filled with desire and longing. For Capricorn, this is a test. Do you accept intensity without commitment, or do you hold out for love that matches your high standards of loyalty and depth? This card urges caution. Not all passion leads to fulfillment, but it certainly brings clarity about what you will and will not accept. The presence of Temperance brings much-needed balance to your emotional world. It suggests that waiting for the right moment is wiser than rushing into decisions. If someone has been distant or hesitant, their delay is not apathy, it's preparation. Love today asks you to blend patience with discernment, allowing time to reveal who truly deserves your heart. Your natural defensiveness in love may also rise today. Capricorns are not easy to win over. You value loyalty, integrity, and the long game. While this makes you cautious, it also ensures that when you commit, it's genuine and enduring. Don't lower your standards to avoid loneliness. Trust that divine justice and love is working in your favor. Ultimately, today's love message is one of choices. You may have more than one admirer vying for your attention, but it's your wisdom that decides who enters your life. Listen to your intuition, stay true to your standards, and remember, love that is meant for you will not pass you by. At work today calls for focus, ambition, and faith. Though not drawn directly, the spirit of the Chariot hovers over you, signaling drive, determination, and the need to move forward with courage. The Wheel of Fortune also influences your career, showing that sudden changes may open paths you did not expect. A promotion, a new client, or even a shift in team dynamics could push you into a position of leadership. The Five of Pentacles still lingers as a reminder of professional doubts. You may be second-guessing whether your projects will succeed or worrying about resources being scarce. These concerns are real, but temporary. The cards urge you to replace worry with action. Even one small, concrete step today could begin to dissolve uncertainty. The Ace of Pentacles promises breakthroughs in your work life. This could be the signing of a new contract, the approval of a proposal, or the discovery of a fresh career path. Capricorn thrives when building systems and legacies, and today brings opportunities to secure that future. Stay alert. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come disguised as modest openings. Your work ethic, which is already unmatched, is being reinforced by divine timing. Justice reminds you that efforts made with integrity will be rewarded. If you've been overlooked in the past, today's energy suggests that recognition is finally on its way. It may not be in the form you expect, but the acknowledgement will validate your persistence. Capricorn's natural perfectionism can sometimes lead to overextension. Temperance advises you to pace yourself. Not every task needs to be completed at once. break projects into steps, and focus on quality over quantity. You are capable of long-term brilliance, but only if you avoid burnout. In sum, your career path today shines with opportunity and karmic balance. If you trust in your steady nature and align your actions with your values, success will not only come, it will endure. Health. Your health reading today carries both caution and hope. The presence of the Devil card reminds you to watch for unhealthy patterns. Stress, overwork, or reliance on temporary fixes could threaten your well-being if left unchecked. Capricorn, you are resilient, but you sometimes push past your limits without acknowledging the strain. Today asks you to be honest about your habits. Temperance encourages moderation and balance. This is not the day to swing between extremes in diet, exercise, or rest. Instead, small and consistent steps will bring greater healing than dramatic changes. Consider how your routines can bring harmony to both body and mind. Even a few moments of stillness could replenish your energy. The Five of Pentacles reflects emotional vulnerability manifesting physically. Stress or sadness may affect your body in ways you haven't fully recognized. It's important to remember that healing involves both emotional release and physical care. Pay attention to your inner world. Your body is listening. The Wheel of Fortune here suggests cycles and health as well. If you've been struggling, improvement is possible, but it will come gradually. Recognize that your health is not static, but responsive to your choices. Today, choose nourishment, rest, and practices that restore balance. Capricorns often thrive when they treat their health as an investment. The Ace of Pentacles signals that improvements are possible if you commit to steady, grounded efforts. A new health routine or a small change in lifestyle could produce significant results. Consider this the right time to begin building long-term wellness. Overall, your health today benefits from balance, awareness, and patience. By resisting extremes, addressing stress, and treating your body with respect, you allow yourself to move toward both vitality and peace. Family and friends. Family energies today are strongly influenced by the Three of Cups and Justice. These cards suggest joy, reunion, and healing in family matters. You may find comfort in the presence of loved ones or feel supported in ways you didn't expect. Harmony is possible if you let go of grudges and focus on connection. The lingering memory of the Five of Pentacles shows that family may not always feel like a source of support. There may have been moments when you felt isolated or misunderstood. Yet today, those wounds have the chance to be softened through communication and compassion. Justice also highlights karmic balance in family dynamics. If there has been unfairness or distance, circumstances may arise today that bring clarity or restitution. Family members may be more willing to acknowledge mistakes or extend understanding. For Capricorn, who values stability, this shift is deeply healing. The Three of Cups signals not only reconciliation but also celebration. A family gathering, shared meal, or joyful moment could lift spirits. Even small gestures, like a phone call or message, carry great weight today. Connection does not need to be elaborate to be meaningful. Temperance encourages you to approach family matters with patience. Not every disagreement can be resolved immediately, but progress is possible. Small steps toward harmony build long-lasting bonds. Remember that family is not only blood, it's also those who stand by you with loyalty and love. Today, your family life is about rediscovering unity and celebrating the ties that sustain you. Through forgiveness, patience, and openness, you can experience both healing and joy. Compatibility. When it comes to compatibility, Capricorn, today's reading highlights both magnetic attraction and cautious discernment. The Lovers and Devil cards reveal that someone feels an irresistible pull toward you. Signs like Scorpio and Pisces may embody this intensity, offering emotional depth and passion that resonates with your soul. These connections feel fated, as if carried from past lives. Earth signs like Taurus and Virgo provide the steady, loyal energy that aligns with your need for long-term security. These pairings feel natural, grounded, and capable of building lasting structures, qualities Capricorn values highly. Today, These connections may feel especially comforting and affirming. On the other hand, air signs such as Gemini or Aquarius may bring excitement, but also uncertainty. Their fast-paced, shifting energy can be challenging for Capricorn's desire for stability. This doesn't mean incompatibility, but it requires effort to bridge differences in pace and priorities. Fire signs like Sagittarius and Aries introduce sparks of passion, but also potential clashes. Their boldness may either inspire you to step outside your comfort zone or leave you feeling unsettled. Balance here requires mutual respect and the willingness to adapt. The presence of Temperance suggests that harmony and compatibility is about blending energies rather than expecting perfect alignment. Opposites can attract, and differences can foster growth, provided both parties are willing to honor each other's essence. Today, your most fulfilling connections are those that combine loyalty with passion and allow you to feel both secure and alive. The stars remind you, compatibility is not about perfection, but about resonance and growth. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color today, Capricorn. This shade symbolizes renewal, prosperity, and healing. Wearing or surrounding yourself with green invites balance into your life, reminding you that abundance flows when you remain grounded and open-hearted. The phrase of the day: justice is the handmaiden of time. What is meant for you will arrive when you are ready to receive it. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.